Hey everyone, I am your IGCSE ICT tutor in this channel, ICT Master. At the beginning, we will be learning about the hardest topic every student of IGCSE, not every, most of IGCSE students have problem in, and this topic is spreadsheet. Spreadsheet is you have to understand more than you don't have to learn, especially in IGCSE ICT practicals. There's little stuff to learn, and there's nothing to learn in spreadsheet. Nothing. You just have to be having a good English understanding and a good English solving. So let's start. Here in this question, I'm solving uh, 2022 paper 3. All right. So let's see. This question is saying it's task 2. The evidence, probably everyone, it's simple. You have to just create a Word document and just go to the header and place your name and center number and candidate number. You'll be given these from your school, or from, if you don't have a center number or a candidate number, you have to ask your school for it, or just go to the or just email the British Council or call them in your local area, and they will give you everything about that. So yes, let's start with spreadsheets. All right. So in this question, saying you're going to create a spreadsheet for the Tawara Wildlife Trust. This will display data about donations given by the individuals and companies in other countries to their global conservation projects. These donations are made in the currency of that country. Tawara Wildlife Trust record their finances in the Tawara dollars. So from these sentences, you from before reading the rest, like generally, if you understand it, you will understand that you have to convert from the local currency to Tawara dollars. Alright, let's complete. Display Tawara currency as dollars to two decimal places. Alright, we can just highlight this one. So we don't forget it. Even in the exam, if you can highlight this. No one will ask you about the paper. Even if you have a pencil or a pen or whatever, you can highlight it. So let's complete. Say do not edit the data files provided unless instructed to do so. So some people, I know some people, they just they open the paper and they solve everything. And there's some stuff they just put it to distract you. You don't have to do it at all. So you have to do as constructed, nothing from your mind or from yourself. So here, do not, yeah, we read this. So question 1. Open and examine the files into donate.csv and into currency.csv in a spreadsheet package. So we just go. It will be like that. You have to extract the file. Let's just extract it. Enter the file. These are the source files. Alright. I just told you to open these two. You have to just open it. So yes, let's continue. Here we are. We just open the file. We select all, and between any two cells, we just double click to resize them in the correct, see, just put the correct look, and we just examine it. We'll just see this one is the Tawara dollar, the currency, the ISO, the country. This is the exchange rate. Tawara dollar, when Tawara dollar is equal to stuff like this from each country. And also we go to the other one. We do it like that. We can see here the project table. This is the code. This is the project name, and this is your total donations for each code. Total donations for each code from the donations table. Here we can see the date of each donation, the country that donated to, the donation in local currency, and I guess these we have to find out, but we don't have to do anything if it's not instructed by them. So we just show it. Now we go back to the paper. Okay, now place in the footer of N22 donate file. Okay, we go to the N22 donate file. This is the N22 donate file. We just click. It's like there's like more ways, but the easier way is it's this one. This is the normal, and here you will see the page layout. In the page layout, they told you in the footer of N22 donate file, you will left line the text edited by followed by a space, then your name, center number, and candidate number. So we go here, left aligned, we put your name, my name, like for example, IGCSE, ICT master. The name also it will be provided by them. So here we can put like the center number is whatever XX. The British Council is the one who's giving the center number. Also, your candidate number is, for example, 1234. This is my candidate number. And write a line, the automated file name with no file path. Alright. So here this is a new thing, yeah. So here we have here in header and footer place, we have here page number. Sometimes they ask you to put like the page number, so we go to page number and we place it. So we give you the page number. Like when you go, this is page 1, yeah, it will display here page 1, you will go down page 2 and page 3 and page 4. Alright, the current date. Sometimes they ask you for a date. They will not tell you current date, of course, they will just ask for a date. They'll say like date and time. When they say date and time, or like they will be like your name, it's like they will be edited by your name at or like on a date at time. They will be like that. So dates, the date one, when you go like this, it will give you the date and the time. Now the current time is 7:28 p.m. All right? Yeah. When they ask you for file path and file name, let's say in a question they ask you for file path and file name. When they ask you for file path and file name, you don't have to click file path and file name. Why? Because when you click on file path, it gives you both together, path and file. But when you click on only file name, it gives you only the file name, no file path. But file path gives you both. So when they ask you for file path and file name, you will just be on file path. Alright? And here's file name. They ask here in the question for file name with no file path. When they ask you file name and file path, you will be like file path, and when they ask you about file path only, they didn't say anything about file name, you will also do the same file path. All right. These sheet name and picture and these we don't mostly we never use it in IGCSE. The rest of them we mostly don't use it. We just use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this one, but we don't use it here. We don't use it in Excel spreadsheet. So this ones without sheet name and picture. So let's complete. Save the spreadsheet with the file name donate underscore file passenger number candidate number like this. This should be the format. So save it. So you'll go to the file and save as here whatever folder you have. This is my folder. So I'll be saving it here as donate underscore donate score x000 underscore 1234. And yeah, you have to note something here. Like in spreadsheet, there's formulas, and so these formulas, and when you save it as CSV, it doesn't work. So here they will like the CSV never works. Like it will be like a problem when you like make it to CSV. All your formulas will get messed up. Everything will get messed up. So you have to say the save as type. You have to change it from CSV to Excel workbook. always, remember this, always, you have to change this as an Excel workbook. All right, so you can save your data and everything. Maybe it will give you some notifications and this stuff. Just click OK, it doesn't matter. But you have to always. Now let's go to the normal view back and let's complete. Here this is enter a formula in cell E29 to display the ISO of the country for the country displayed in cell B29 using the external file N222 currency.csv for delivery. Before everything here, before we start solving the paper, let's learn what's a formula. Because I'm here, I know that some people, we already know these stuff. So I will put for you like a timing here. You can skip to it so you can complete the paper. Here you can see the timing. You can skip to it to complete the paper normally. So let's complete for now. I guess everyone with me here doesn't know anything about formulas, nothing at all. So there's two stuff. There's functions and formulas. Functions, wait, let me go to a normal empty one. So let's, for example, have a table, normal table. Here, for example, students. And here, for example, English, um, physics, biology, chemistry, math, and ICT, for example. Students, any name, Ahmad, Joan, for example, Franco, also like some, okay, let's three names or like we should put more. All right, let's for example add Khaled and also some other like let's add IGCSE. Yeah, seems cool. So let's just put any random mark and let's put here total and min, yeah, and then max. Sorry, not here. Sorry. We will take them, put them under each subject total. Min, sorry again. Sorry again. Total. Then max. Each subject total minimum and maximum of array. Right? Sorry, the total should be here. So and max should be here. And also for the total, also the minimum and maximum. Right? Let's just make them bordered so we don't get confused. So let's, for example, English to any random numbers, any random, no, sorry, random two numbers of 0 and below whatever, blah, blah, blah. Also, we will like, learn more. And, sorry, I want to put 100. 90s, also some 90s, some 78s, some 45. 60. All right. There's much things to count. Some random. Why I feel it's not random. There's much same numbers. Like, we can also get like percent, not the total. Sorry. Yeah, we can total and percentage also. We can, also the fail. We can also make fail. Also pass, who passed and who failed. And per subject, we can make it per total. All right, so let's start with minimum and maximum and average. All right. All right, who got the minimum? First of all, let's start with functions. These are called these are formulas. Sorry. Let's start with formulas. All right. So for the minimum, you will go to for like there's two ways. If you're like an expert in it and you know, you just click equal to and you will just type it easily. If you're that good in it, you'll just go to insert function. All right, you'll go to here minimum minimum. It will give you returns the smallest number and set of value. All right, minimum. You want to know the minimum in English, yeah? Here's the minimum in English. 23 is the minimum in English. And if you want to, like, you can, and this small dot here, you can just, to replicate the formula. Like, it will apply here also. The minimum is 35. It will apply in all of these. Or like, you can just here and wait. You can just go here and double click. Oh, it sometimes makes errors. So better just grab it like, right? And for maximum also, we use the max formula. Maximum, search for it, max formula. Let's get here. Sorry. And here it is for maximum. You can see how good the maximum and minimum in English and the physics and chemistry and biology and math and ICT. All right. You can see the marks. And also, we got this, all right, here for the total. For the total, we can use like two types. We can use this one. We'll press equal to, then this plus, plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this. So it's time. You don't have to use it when you have a set. So Excel created for us a simple one. We go to FX and we'll click on sum. Here the sum. Right? You can just go here and select all of them and okay. See? The sum is 341. Alright? Alright. This one, wait, let me put it here better. We don't need it up because each subject have its own, have its. Alright, so let's complete. Now for the total. This is the total. Alright, this is minimum and maximum, whatever here. Alright, let's now find the percentage. Alright, now we have here, the percentage formula is simple. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, sorry, we have 6 subjects. And every subject is out of 100, yeah? So 600. So we will take the total. We'll just go to and press equal to. We'll take the total, divide the total by 600. And for better experience, we go here and put it in bracket. Show the examiner and the guy who checks our paper that we are like good in it, and multiplied by 100 for the percentage. This guy got 56.8, and here it is. 35, 66, 60, 64. All right. All right. That's fine. Now we calculated the percentage. Now sometimes they tell you to round it. If they just told you to round it, they didn't say round up or round down. You will just go here before this equal sign. You will write round and you create a bracket. Right, and then like that, and go to FX, so it will be easier for you. Now here, num of digits. This is the formula we just made for the percentage. Now we want to round for like some decimals. Like here, like for example, here it is 56.833333333. We want to round it like to two decimal places, or to one decimal places, or to 4, or to 5, or to 6, or to 7. So here we want it, for example, to two decimal places. See, it will be 56.83. To one decimal place, 56.8. To zero decimal place, it will be 57. Right? This one is like decimal places, like then I can make it 100 even. It's similar, or it will be told, and sometime it will be like round up, like it will round to the nearest number up, not downwards. Like you have 56.5. If you choose round up, it will go to 57. If you replace the up with down, it will go to 55. All right? Exactly. So now, after we calculated the percentage and we have the total, now we can calculate the average, yeah? So let's calculate the average. Let's calculate the average. For example, for English, what was the average? What's the average? We take the sum of the values. Sum of the values. That we got now. Here is a new formula. Sum, it adds up the values. But if we went to the count, right? If we went to the count, there's three types of count. Count A, count F. Sorry, leave the count and count A. Count it like just count the number of cells that have numbers only numbers. But count A, it generally, even if it's like any any cell that have even any character, even if it's a period or like whatever. Right? So here we have, in cases we have numbers, we'll use the count. All right, the same like this. But average. The average marks in English is 46.2. All right, and we can check for the rest. And we can also check the average mark in total. The average mark is 33. And we can also check the average in percentage. All right, wait. The average in percentage. The average in percentage is 56.5667. Average in percentage. Now we're left with the hardest two. It's not the hardest. It's kind of simple, but it needs like a focus. Because here we have the if function. We will use the if function. If function is like, wait, let me paint. So if function is like, see, if, for example, if, sorry, if you are a doctor, let's make it easy. All right, let's make it easy at the first. If 1 is larger than 0, all right, if 1 is greater than 0, then display, then it will display, for example, true. All right. If then else. If it's not 1 is equal to 0, then it will display false, or like you can send it to another if function, or like you can do another if function inside it and make it, for example, 0 is equal to 0. All right. Simply, this one is simple. It's so simple. Now let's try it on real life. Let me show you here while I'm doing it. So fail. Now we will do the fail one. All right. Or like just here, the better fail or pass. And let's delete this row. Mostly like that. Fail or pass. Like fail, pass. Let's go here. Let me show you. So here, this is the fail and pass. We'll go up here to the FX. All right. We'll search for if function. If you don't have it here, you will go here and search for if. We search for if function. Right, here's the if function. So the logical test. So what's the logical test here? So here we're gonna go to the total. We're the fail and pass. Well, no, sorry, to the English here, and we want to do for who, for example, better. I will tell you something better. Let's make it as it was before. I guess it will be better. So right here. All right, and let's do it. No, it's better to do it here. All right, now let's see its fail or pass. So as we know that like failing and passing is from 100, صح? As we know that failing is like 50, sorry, from 50. Like under 50, below 50, you fail, and above 50, you pass. So we can go here, as I told you, you go to the fx. If you don't have the if function, you will search for it. In my case, I have it. So the logical test. The logical test here, if we can choose any of them, total or percentage. But percentage is easier, you know. If percentage is greater than greater than 50, greater than 50, then true, you'll display pass. Percentage, now in some cases, like if it's like that, if it's this simple, you can just, if false, you can just say like this one is if else then. If else then. If percentage is equal to is more than 50, it's pass. If it's less than 50, then it's fail. Yeah. So we make another if better. Experience for a good experience and a good marks, it's better to use two if functions. So then if total, sorry, percentage is less than 50, then we will display, display what? We'll display fail. Right? Then inverted commas, and here, here's something. In generally, if you got like 50 itself, if you got the percentage, you got 50. It's pass or fail. It's pass, yeah. So we have to go here and we'll add an equal sign. All right. So it's like greater than or equal to. All right. Okay. See, this one is pass. We'll go for the down one. You'll find this one is fail. This for the 3-year pass. Simply. It's not hard at all. All right. So here it is. We learned like the basic, the percentage, the total, the if function, the minimum, maximum, and average. How to calculate the average. All right, all right. Now, I guess everyone is back, even the others that left before I told them to leave. Now let's complete. Now let's go back to the questions and start solving. Now here they told you enter formula in cell E29. Sorry, in cell E. This is E and this is 29. E29. And if you have like struggling to find it, just go here and type E29. It will take you. Display the ISO of the currency for the country displayed in cell B29. Like for this country, display the ISO for this country. So this is a new formula we will use. It is VLOOKUP. This formula, it will use, wait, let me show you. It will use, like a certain, like a certain value, and it will like look up, it will take it like, or just grab the value from another table. Like let's see here, this is, they told you look like the ISO for this country, for the country B29. So this country B29, the table array, we will go to the other folder. They told you here from N22 currency for the array. They told you. So this is the N22 currency. Here we can choose from here. This is the country and this is the ISO. So we will just go down and choose them all. All right. And here, where is the column index number is the column where the answer is there or what you want is there. They're asking for the ISO. So this is column 1, column 2, it's in column 2. Yeah. And the range lookup always leave it at 0. All right. You will never like need it as 1 or 2 or 3. It's always on 0. That's okay. And Kenya is KES. Let's just make sure. If we went down and find Kenya, where's Kenya? If we go down and find Kenya, this is Kuwait. Kenya KES. See? You can see Kenya is KES, so it's correct. Alright, they didn't tell you to replicate it, so don't. Alright? Now let's go to exchange rates. Question 3. Enter a formula in cell F29, cell F29. To look up the exchange rate. Now we looked up here the ISO. We found the ISO using the Kenya. Now we have to find the exchange rate. The exchange rate using the external file in 22currency.csv for the array. Same the last one. But this time we will change the column index. Alright? So it will be again if we look up the local values, we can use both the local currency or the Kenya, but I prefer using the country. Then the table array will be this is the table array again, but this time you will add the currency, and they're asking for what here? You're asking for the exchange rate, so it will be the whole table because this is the exchange rate at the end, and the local value should be from the table. So like this. Here it is. The column index number is the column where the answer is, as I said before. So the answer here is in the fourth column. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exchanges in the fourth column. We go to the fourth column and the range lookup is 0. Oh sorry. There's a plus sign here. I don't know from where it came. Do it again. There's a kid something I'm maybe. So here it is. As a whole. Exactly. Okay. This is the exchange rate for Kenya. As we saw a seconds ago. We saw seconds ago that Kenya is 133.227. See? Now we know the donations in dollar. Did they ask what? Yeah. G29. Donations in dollar. Get the donations in dollar. What we have to do, it's saying enter a formula G29 to calculate the donations into wired dollars by dividing the value in the donation in local currency. We will take donations into wired by dividing the value of the donation in local currency by the exchange rate column. Like this one divided by this one. Yeah. So this one we will use and we will not use like there's nothing hard about it. We'll just donation divide by exchange rate. Simply. Simple, nothing else. Then by dividing the value in the donation local currency column by exchange rate. We did this, yeah? Now rounding this value down. See this one? The guys who were with me, I just taught you this. Rounding the values down by 2 decimal places. I just taught you this, the guys who were with me. So here, we'll just go behind this, right behind, between like the values and the equal sign, and we'll type round down. So here, then we'll put like a round bracket. And at the end, like if it's an if function or whatever at the end, really end, we'll put a comma. They told you two decimal, yeah, like two decimals, and we'll close the bracket. That's it, simply. And also before this, and also if you remember, up, we highlighted it. Display the water currency as as dollar two decimal places. This is the water currency, yeah. So we'll go here. We'll go to format cells and then currency, and we'll make it the symbol. We'll find dollar at two decimal places. All right, here it is. Now let's go back down. Now replicate the formulas entered in step 2 and 3 and 4. 2, 3, and 4. These are the formulas. Replicate them. See, for every currency now it's there. Simply beautifully. Now let's complete. And yeah, also this exchange rate is in $200. Yeah, isn't it in $200? It's in $200. But they didn't ask for it, so we will not do it. All right. Let's complete. Now they told you to use. They told you to do like cells C29 to C15 first of all. C29 to C15. Oh, it's like, I don't know why it's not choosing, but let's do it alone then. 29 to C15. All right, here it is 115, sorry. We will name this as 2. There's two ways to name. You can just directly type it from here, or another way, but it's like more harder, like a more advanced way. And it's like you have to go and you have to like name it. But like let's this way is better. Like so from here, just let's name it from here as DO2 C. Now if we type 2, why is not? Oh, sorry. It's meaning that I didn't save it. So here DO, and then we press enter. Oh, DO. It's not, why it doesn't want to? DO. Oh, I guess I did something wrong by mistake. Now we have to go to the name manager. All right, so we delete this. Sorry. So yeah, as I told you, this way may not work always. Or I know I did something wrong, but anyways, you'll choose it like that and type TO. Right now, when you go TO, see it will choose for you the whole stuff from C29 to C15. The other way is you will go to the formulas and name manager. All right. Let me delete this. Yeah. Now you will click on new. Then the name of it is DO. Yeah. Name is DO. Yeah. And first to C29 till C15, and we'll make OK. So it's created now. Click T O. Here it is. These are two ways, but the first way is simpler. So let's continue the setting and same stuff. I prefer this way. Screenshot, you have to go like take a screenshot of the creation of these named regions and place in the evidence document. Yeah, let's see this part. You have to go to the formulas, name manager. Why it's not created? The other one. Amount. First two. So this way is better and like better. So you can directly after you have done this, you will just the values. No, not the values. Sorry, the reverse to make it larger and take a screenshot of this. Like using this type of like art or whatever, or a normal screenshot and then crop it. It's your choice, snip and sketch or whatever. You can then paste it, like control V or paste it, in the in the Word document of the evidence. So then after that here, enter a formula in cell C7 to calculate the total of the donations to this project using the project code and the named range created in step 6. So here we have to calculate the total donations. Let me go here, C7. We have to calculate the total donations of T0, this code. So we can we have to make sure it's donated to T0, and then we have to calculate all the donations in $20. So here we will use another formula called sum F. Sum. You will sum, you will add together if the code is T0. Alright, this one is simple. The range, first of all, this is the whole range. Donated to till here, the whole range. Alright. Alright, and this range, there's a new stuff here. To make this range like a fixed one, you have to click on in your keyboard. There's Fn. You will just all then Fn F5. Sorry, Fn F4. Alright, Fn. You will select the whole range and Fn F4 to make this range fixed. It cannot change. If you replicate, it will never change if you replicate. The criteria we have is the T0 as they asked for, and the sum range they told us to somewhat to sum the total of the donations. So we'll go here. This is the donations. We'll make the whole column, and we will also. Oh, sorry. This one should be the. It shouldn't be like that. If it's like a Tasmanian strong, it should be the TO. Alright. I don't know. There's something wrong in it. I guess I did it wrong. So let me change it. Go back to the name manager and delete this. Yes, new. Oh, sorry, I deleted the amount. Delete it. New. DO refers to C29 to C15. Okay. Okay. New amount here. G29 to G15. All right. Okay. Now close it. Now if we went back, see, it changed. It already changed. 2 and amount. It already changed. Alright? Alright guys. Simply, easy peasy. Okay. Now this is the total donation of T0. Then they asked us to duplicate it, so we'll duplicate it. But before duplicating, sorry, they didn't ask. They asked, sorry, they asked. Duplicate this form for all projects. Also, anything in $200, we will make it 2 decimal places. Remember? So we'll go here up in the question here. Remember? Display currency as dollars in 2 decimal places. So we will go here. We'll round it. Round it. 2, yeah? This. Go back to format cells, currency, and make it 2 decimal places in dollar. Then we'll duplicate this here. Now it looks better. And it looks like how they want it to be. Alright? Now we have to do some stuff. Merge cells A1 to C1 and A3 to C3 and A5 to C5 and A27 to G27. Let's do 1 1. Like this is the first one. Merge center. Then A3 to C3. A3 to C3. Merge. And A5 to C5. A5 to C5. Sorry. A5 to C5. Merge. And A27 to G27. A27 to G27. Sorry, G27. Here it is. Now we have to format it to look like this. But before this, we just look at the rest of the question, because this one is just to distract you. Because if you look here, they ask for a blue background, and here it's gray. So it's just not to distract you, but to show you like like exactly how it will look like at the end. How it will look like. So let's go here. So of you. Cells in row 1 and 5 to have a blue background with white text. 1 and 5. This is the rows and this is the columns. Vertical one is columns and horizontal one is rows. So, columns. Sorry. Um, yeah. Vertical ones are columns and horizontal one are rows. So let's go here and choose blue background. So here is blue. All right, blue accent one. Nothing to change, nothing to play with. Also with the white text. So here, white text. Remember in row 1 to be 20 points high. Row 1, 20 points high. And cells in row 27, so it matches row 5. So they told you just to make it, they told you, they gave you this so you can guess row 5 number or like points high. They didn't give you, you have to figure it out. So here we can just look. Here we will see that P is on line with the D and E is on line with the S. All right, so we will try to figure it. So we have to make like try to add. See here is kinda on line with D and kinda on line with S and T. So it's like this. It should be right. Maybe if we add one more, better, better. It looks better. It should be like 14 or 15 or 16, this range, I guess. 14 to 16. Now they told you format the merge in row 27 so it matches row 5. So this one should match the down one. So this one is blue and 16. We'll go to this one, make it blue and 16. And it goes white. So it matches row 5. It should be like same. Now they told you apply appropriate formatting for the values stored in column C, the project table, and column G, the donation table. We already did this. Column C, donation table, we did the formatting. In column G here, we already did these. All right. It's told you save your spreadsheet, print your spreadsheet showing the formula. Okay. To show the formula, what you have to do is you have to like do this like this, select all, then Control CTRL for Windows. I'm talking about Windows users, CTRL, and in the top left below the ESC, below the escape one, there's a symbol, like a weird symbol. All right, that will show it here. Control, then this one, you just press it. It's, no, wait. Control. I thought, yeah. See, it shows all the hormones now. You will just click, select all, and merge it like that. So it shows all the formulas. See, all the formulas is shown. Every stuff you wrote is shown here. See, this is 2 and this is amount, even if it shows like that. All right, it looks good now. Okay, let's go back. What they told you to do else? They told you it's in landscape orientation, so from here you can do it. Here, landscape orientation, make it A4 better. I'll leave it on A4, landscape orientation, and they told you the rows and column heading are displayed. The rows and column heading are displayed. So to display this, you have to go to the view. Oh, not view. Where exactly? Yeah, to the page layout. Headings, it should display the total the grid lines also. Didn't tell you anything about grid lines. But here's just the view. the print one should be displayed. Go back to print view. See, it's displayed. The contents of all cells are fully visible. So yeah, sure. Yeah, let's make sure X IGCSE matcher. Now you can print it like that. But from me, I want to give you a simple advice, a small advice, like better to do it. Go to the page setup here down, right, and make this fit to the tool. Make it 100, doesn't matter, 100. Page width, it should be 1. So you know it will look better, neat and better. All right. Just this is a small advice. Okay, let's continue. Now you have to set the page to portrait. Set the page to portrait. So we'll make it back to portrait. And format the text in row 20. Now we'll go back to the normal view. We'll close this. We'll press on the same again to close the formula view. I don't know why it's not, something is wrong. Close, yes. Now we'll resize it again, and here's this. Now, format the text in row 28. Where's row 28? Row 28. So, we will not choose the whole row, okay? Just choose these. So, at the center line, both vertically and horizontally, this is for the vertical, and this is horizontal one. So, vertically and horizontally. Format the text in D28 to G28. This is D28 to G28, sorry. G28. That it's wrapped. Wrapping is like, you will just type here like this, longer stuff, and this is smaller. It should go down like this. See, when you make wrap text, it should go down. This is wrapping. So they told us here in these D29 to G29 to make wrap text and to make it like smaller so it shows the wrapping. All right. So it shows that it's wrapped like this. Single page wide without changing the font size. Nothing will change like this. And as I told you, see, it's wrapped. Everything is perfect. You can just print it now. All right, this is the second printout. Now you will extract the project highest donation in week 2. Open and examine the file entity2 week2.csv in a spreadsheet package. All right, now we are done with these. You can close it, save it. Also close these. This one, don't save it. We didn't edit anything in it, so leave it as it is. Go to the file here, and 22 week 2. So here's this. This is the enter 22 week 2. Oh no, sorry. Yes, it's correct. It's correct. Yeah, it's correct. It's correct. Place your number, center number, candidate, left or right in the header. It will be before here. So, IGCSE, ICT, master, X000123 Perfect. So please, we did this left align in the header. Extract only the donation with at least $15,000. So this is the total donation. Now we'll learn a new thing. It's called filters. All right. We'll choose the headings and we'll go to the for data, and filters. We'll just click on the filters. Now here we can sort. We can see here number filter. We can equals, doesn't equal, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, between, up to, and out. And we can make our custom one. Here they told us donation with at least 15,000. At least 15,000, like it should be like greater than, equals or greater than 15,000. All right. like 15,000 is included, greater than or equal to 15. See? So the data into ascending order of project name, go to project name, ascending. There's, ascending is from A to Z and descending is from Z to A. So here from Z to A, descending order. And we have to print it again. Prints fits on a single page or a column header are available. Contains all cells are visible. To make sure, just like this. Print out 3. This was our spreadsheet for today and our lesson for today. I hope you like it. Subscribe and like button if you like it. And I really, really want to see the comments. I want to know what should I do more, what's missing, and some advices and opinions, and like just just your personal point of view. And yeah, I hope you liked this. It's stole a bit, but I hope you liked it. And I really will read your all comments. I will read them. And see you